Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the Scarlet and Gray already rocking this house. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Runs through the tackle. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
And he's going to lose yardage on the play.
And let this be a good lesson to all young running backs out there. You just have to know when the play is over. This isn't high school football anymore. You're not going to be able to make every single guy miss, spin out of every tackle, reverse the field, and go score a touchdown. That doesn't happen at this level. Just get what you can get down, and play the next play.
They'll just try to forget about that disastrous running play on 1st down, 2nd and long coming up. Defense not showing press coverage. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Good job on defense getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The incomplete pass leaves them with second down. To the air, it's Howard. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller.
And he's running in the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's James. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the deep.
Going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The expressway is wide open. Smashes ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Oregon.
The Ducks are on the move. The back goes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but, man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it. Not a lot more when you got a guy that fast, but, man, that's probably one he wants back.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Ready to try the point after. And it's no good, and they miss an opportunity to tie. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Throws to the wideout. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Looking for space to the left. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Around the end, it's Henderson. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Okay, ready? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Howard. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Ohio State!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Touch pass on the right. Crosses the 30. All kinds of running room. He's at the 30. 10. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ohio State 14, Oregon 6.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trying to set the tone with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 30. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Oregon! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! The special teams proving worthy of their name. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. With jet sweep pass. He's out past the 35. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 20. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, those are so hard to stop defensively. We're just trying to dive in there on the D-line and create a pile, and you stuff them on first down, and second down they go to Old Faithful, run the quarterback sneak to perfection.
Snap in the shotgun. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. So much for playing field position. It's just a 1-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn.
Running toward the tape. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on.
All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Buys a little time with his feet. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. On target to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Look at that. Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing his mitts up there, catching the football.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Get set.
He'll just keep slinging it. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Tuna. Spider.
Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Got the quick pass. He's in open space downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Love the play call in a 2-minute situation here in the fourth quarter. Out-breaking route so you can make the catch, hopefully get out of bounds, and save yourself clock.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much